Welcome Sagittarius. Welcome to Keykey's Doorway. Let's see what your soulmate wants to reconnect with you on for October 22nd to October 24th, 2018. God, Gaia, God, Goddess, Mother, Father. What does Sagittarius soulmate want to reconnect with them on for October 22nd to October 24th, 2018? What actions will Mr. and Miss Libra's soulmate will be taking for October 22nd to October 24th, 2018? What actions will Sagittarius, Mr. and Miss Sagittarius soulmate will be taking in action? So they're going to be very liberal about their approach. Okay. They're going to be liberated in their approach, Mr. and Miss Sagittarius. Okay. Let's see, Sagittarius. Let's see. Male Sagittarius, your soulmate is leaving their concerns about their connections with you, the negative talk, the negative thoughts of their connection to you. They're leaving that behind. And they're going to be leading themselves and traveling towards a more liberated approach to life and to how they even look at themselves. Male Sagittarius, your soulmate is now on that track to loving and learning who they are and why that is the very thing that you love about them. They're now coming to that insight or that leading energy of seeing themselves as a leader. Even you, male Sagittarius, you're leaving behind all your past worries, all your past disappointments. And you're taking with you all the lessons you have learned, all the beautiful blessings that have come throughout your life. And you're taking those memories with you into your new journey. Female Sagittarius, your soulmate is thinking about procreation, about babies. They're thinking about parenthood when it comes to your connections with them. They might have children themselves. If they don't, they're thinking about having children. And before they make that step or conversations about your view or feelings about it, they're going to first investigate their view on infancy and childhood. They're going to be looking at their childhood and seeing, did they have boundaries? Did they see their childhood as blessings? If they seen it as boundaries, they're going to look at what made them feel bound in that event in their lives when they were younger. And they're going to become bold in how they can ad-lib, but admit to what's really been bothering them about their youth. Maybe that's probably why marriage, family, partnership has been standoffish to them, if y'all had a conversation like that. If you are single, if you're soulmate and you are single and y'all are in that stages of talk, they're really thinking about these stages. Let's see why. Male Sagittarius, the reason why they're leaving their negative talk about love and about marriage and about one-on-one relationships is that they want to have a retake, a restart on how they can walk that path of the lovers with you. Before they do that, they're going to be walking in that love for themselves. If they are with you now, they're going to be starting to change their habits. You might see them all of a sudden might take love workshops or seminars about communications, how to communicate with a lover. They might take therapy sessions or go to groups that, or they might be interested in becoming a therapist in love, and how to implement that in their daily lives. Even you, male Sagittarius, you're thinking about what is the 6 things you love, or what is the things you truly love that tie in the 5 dimensions of who you are. And you're going to be using that in moving forward in your life. You might use it in finding a new job. You might use it in finding a new home. You might use it in how you re-practice a craft. Intimate relationships will start to be on both you and your soulmate's minds. Carefully weigh your decisions. It's okay to weigh your decisions because that means you care about the person, the event, even how both you and this person outcome can be. And for that, good health will be coming your way. Financial, mental health, physical health. You're going to start finding ways to become more healthy. And it doesn't mean, when we say more healthy, it's your stages of what that means. Maybe having a banana a day, or drinking smoothies, or drinking more water, or exercising the way you like, finding exercise regimen that you truly love. Like, what is a activity that you love that can become physical? Because we're in the 6th house. Even though this is a Gemini card, you're also in the house of Virgo. You're balancing out both the physical and the mental, both the stability and the spiritual. There, your soulmate is doing that as well. Female Sagittarius, yes, because they were thinking about their youth or the boundaries they might set up in regards to raising children. They're going to be moving in a different direction of their approach. They're seeing that it's nothing wrong with finding new ways and thinking about raising children if they have children. What if you and your soulmate has children? How to combine both families. They might have this urgency, this resurgent energy to not blame themselves for their emotions, but rather build on them in a more productive manner. So, a desire to move on. Your soulmate, even you, might be feeling this. The search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. Yes, your soul connected with theirs is giving them the opportunity to physically show their spiritual side in these mundane topics. And that's amazing. Male Sagittarius, Your soulmate realized that once seeing ways of bringing out their lover side, or bringing out ways to physically demonstrate that in their world, and finding fun ways and stimulating ways to address those topics or that discernment, they're going to bring out and they're going to experience the Ten of Pentacles. They're going to have a very happy family life. Financially, they're going to be more secure, and they're going to find the magic in the little things in life by every step that they take. Even you're making those stages, those steps for you that truly make you in love. You're making those 6 steps that fit for your way of demonstrating and your way of practicing on a daily basis. You'll start practicing it for 6 days and see how those 6 days will turn out. You might practice it for 6 hours to see how those 6 hours can pan out for you, and telling you in what way you can move in that direction. Even your soulmate is doing this as well. They're not going to punish themselves on their steps. Instead, they're going to find ways to stimulate their steps in becoming successful. Whether it be 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 hours. They might start off at 6 hours and see where it takes them. And from that, they can find the physical way, which I feel for you, Sagittarius, you would truly appreciate from them, will give y'all that bond and connection that you both truly desire. Female Sagittarius, wow, they're becoming the Knight of Water. Oh, wow. Yes. Knight of Water. They're going to be finding ways to bring out their emotional patterns or traits, emotions in a physical way, because they're in the Pisces, Scorpio, Cancerian energy. So I'm a Scorpio ascendant, Scorpio rising, and we do not just hold in our emotions. Even when we do hold in emotions, you can feel it like the sun. It's like a heat, a radiation. Like the sun, they're going to be more romantic. They're going to be finding, maybe go to sex shops, maybe go and look at water as a sensual way to detox their body. Maybe they're thinking about spiritual baths and seeing how they can make it sacred with you. Maybe they're thinking about going to saunas, places with water, aquariums. Wow. Going on ferries, cruise ships. They're going to be finding ways, even enthusiastic in that approach. Yes, these things I mentioned is physical, but they're also going to be very mental as well. They're going to be very contemplative. They're going to show how they use their emotions mentally to you as well, by first practicing their mentality to themselves. Like really dissecting themselves and seeing how the mechanics of them make them very high potential as a suitor. And that's what maybe their mission has been in that separation all along. They're going to be falling in love, wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, and invitation to a social event. So when they reconnect with you, they will be physically going through activities, places, hobbies. They're going to be really connecting you, like inviting you to a place that they go on a regular basis, but you might think, oh, this is something they might have just picked up. And that's when they're going to reveal, no, this is something I'm really into, and having those deep conversations with you, those heart-to-heart conversations with you. Until we meet again, Mr. and Miss Sagittarius, you are loved, and your soulmates are really wanting to step up to the plate, to not just be a soulmate to you, but to be that source, that suitor, that partner, that husband, that wife, that friend, that lover, that mistress, that submissive individual for you. And they want to show you every dimension of their being. I love you. I love you, Sagittarius. We will see you on the other side.